Good morning, everybody. How are you? Yeah, I have Marionette here. She's being crazy. Yes, kitty. Got to do a live. We can't play with you all the time. I know you're so important. Come on, get. I'm going to wrap you up. Don't you walk on my keyboard. That's the next thing she'll do is walk across the computer and mess things up. Oh my, like we need that. Good morning, Anita. Nice to see you. Very good. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Boom. I'm glad she's laying down on the ground now. She's just like this cuddle cat, and she just wants to spend too much time with you all the time. Oops, this isn't doing what I want it to do. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Just a minute. I'll be right with you. Boom. Back I am. Sorry. So I went metal detecting yesterday. I don't know what I had set wrong on my camera. It's just my phone, but I had to have flipped it a little bit where it was doing slow motion video. And what I do is I just push the button to record and push the button to stop and push the button to record and push the button to stop. And I didn't have my glasses on. So the whole 2 hours is garbage because it's all in slow motion. It's just awful. So I ditched it all. But that was just like, at least I got outside. At least I exercised, right? Oh my. I couldn't believe that yesterday. I was just like, you gotta be kidding me when I got home last night. It's like, oh man. Anita, good morning. Good to see you. Sherry Lynn, good morning. Good to see you. Oh, I can't believe I did that. I don't have this right. Sorry. I think I'm short today or something. Something's off today. That's better. Sorry. Oh my. I think I need to start sleeping a little bit more. Oh, look who's awake. Holy moly, Busby, what are you doing awake? That's odd. Good morning, Venture Dulo. How are you? Good morning. Oops. Where are you? There we go. Treasure Hunter X. Good morning. Good to see you. John Mayo. Good morning. Good to see you. Oh, she's coming back. She's coming back to walk all over everything again. Jenny Deacon. Ow! Don't bite me. That mean little cat. Oh my gosh, she just grabbed my foot and bit me. Jenny D, good morning. Jenny D, sorry. Bad idea, lab. Don't you bite me again. No. Ah. Wow, what a mean cat. Anybody want a cat? No, I'm kidding. Jordan would be so mad. The Bud Files, good morning. And my muddy mess, good morning. Here we go. It's plugs for days. Good morning. I also went metal detecting. It was fun. Yeah, I'm trying to get out. Well, I have to drive Jessie and then pick her up again in the middle of the day. So there's I'm gonna shove this cat outside in a second. I thought you were gonna be nice. I guess you're not gonna be nice. So I have like this 2-hour block, and I'm trying to figure out metal detecting. And I know it's like one nail after another. I get that, but I have to learn it, and it's a process. Oh, plugs. I tried to do it, but I just couldn't get it right. I couldn't get it, so it was just, it was either a little bit too fast, a little bit too slow. My voice sounded really funny, and I gave up. It's okay. I'll go out again today. It's okay. Blistering Barnacles, good morning. I tried the speed up thing. It was a disaster. TGIF, good morning. Good to see you. Metal detecting is always fun. I find my best when I'm not filming. Yeah, that's how it goes. That's the same with metal detecting too. Okay. not metal detecting, sorry, magnet fishing, right? When the battery runs out or the camera, or I don't have the camera running because I have so much footage, but I want to go throw it a few more times, right? That's when the good stuff always comes. That's always when the good stuff comes. I don't know why. Yes, I really pulled this out for sure, for sure. Yeah, I know. It was like attack the feet. Now she's over there playing with a piece of paper. So I think I'm safe for a minute. Hi, Timmy Ray the King. Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you. TGIF, I did say good morning. I'm sure I did. RG, good morning. Good to see you. Boom, boom, boom. Down we go. Down we go. Just uploaded saying bloopers of filming. Oh, that would be funny. You have good ideas. Good ideas. You need at least 100 hours to learn a detector. Yeah, I think you could be looking at it all, working on it all day. I mean, for years, not all day, for years. Sorry, my brain is not awake yet. Lillian, good morning. And yes, I've been up since 4 and it's still not awake. I was editing and doing other stuff this morning. Boom, get that caught up. A magnet you can just lob in the water. I don't know. To me, magnet fishing is more than just lobbing it in the water. You start to feel the ground and you feel where to go over and closer to again and what's rocks and what sticks and stuff like that. But it's still, I think magnet fishing still has some finesse in it. I do. And really, all metal detecting is swinging the metal or swinging the stick and digging stuff up. That's all it is. Okay, listening to the beat. The problem is getting good stuff. Kelly, failure is the key to success as long as you keep trying. That's right. As long as you don't let it bring you down, you are right. Oh, what is Lillian? I've been awake since 4:06. LOL. I didn't go to sleep till 12:30. That's often sort of like my schedule. I'm always trying to get in bed by 10, but sometimes that didn't happen. I didn't get in bed until almost midnight last night too. That's why I'm tired today. Adrian, good morning. Good to see you. Right. Magnet fishing needs finesse. It's more than just that. Oh, and it's always a surprise too. You're right. But so is you evil little thing. Okay, now she's gonna drink my water. Just don't spill it. Oops. Here we go. Things are jumping around. Failure is not failure if you just convince yourself it's not failure. I think too often we're taught failing is bad and failing is not bad. And I think we're taught that, and that's why we have little things like participation trophies. Who loves those? Okay. I don't like the date, and I'm sorry if I'm going to offend some parents out here. A kid should never get a participation trophy, ever, ever. Plugs, that's what you do. I'm always the winner. Yep. Yep. Oh, he was in bed early. Look at that. Good for you. Right, Jenny. Right, Jenny. I think a lot of times we're taught that you fail, it's so bad. It's the good boy, bad boy thing when we're kids and we're growing up. Huge, just crazy, man. I'm waiting for her to spill my water all over my. Let's just put that right down there. And if she knocks over the water, it doesn't hurt anything. Oh yeah. Can't fail. Do you know if we have no losers, we have no winners? Tell my kids all the time about if you're always getting gold, you're in the wrong arena. If you're always number one, you're in the wrong place. You're in the wrong group of competition, right? Yeah, participation trophies. Oh, we don't keep score. Now, do you throw the kid in the car and yell at him because they lost? You know how many times a dad walks up to me and says, he was robbed. He should have got those 3 headshots called. He should have got this. I'm like, no, don't start that, please. Do not start that. He lost. He learned. He'll do better next time. But then I don't pull him in the car and throw those things. But so often, especially in the Taekwondo world, no, I'm going to say it's probably in every sports world. Okay? Water, that's not what you call it. There will be parents who will come up to me and say stuff like that. It's like, no, he had an off day. I saw he made this mistake and that mistake. He just lost by 2. And it's like, he lost by 2. Right? He lost by 2. He didn't win. But if he would have got that call, and if that call would have been done right, it's not his fault. He was robbed. It's like, no. Don't start that. That's such a bad attitude. And then we give, I could see having an event. I have no problem with this. Okay? We all get a momentum of the fact that this spring we participated in something. A momentum, not a trophy. Something else that's not a trophy. Right? And I don't agree that you don't keep score. But I don't also pull the kid in the car and tell them what a shitty job they did about everything. Oh, sorry. Okay? In fact, I don't even critique my children's sports. I'm not the coach. I'm just the parent. My job, money, food, transportation. That's where it starts. Go to bed on time. Make an environment where they can choose to go to bed on time or not. Right? The rest is not me. The rest is the coach and the player. Okay? I have no problem with getting a little momentum thing, but not a participation trophy. Okay? And I don't believe that you don't keep score. You keep score. But I also do not believe you yank the kid aside and tell them everything they've done wrong. Okay? This is my famous questions. And I ask all athletes this. First, what did you do well? Second, what could have you done better? And what are you going to work on till the next tournament? That's it. That's it. Those are the only questions I ever ask. And I make them answer it, not me. It's not about me. Right? My kids do those 3 things automatically in their head all the time. And if they're talking with other sports people, those are the thought process. And they were never robbed, and it was never a bad call. Because if you can't win by a few bad calls, then that means you weren't high enough. You didn't have enough points. Right? Because the other kid got some bad calls too. You weren't ahead enough to handle the bad calls. Still, that could cause you to lose. Water, that's what we call it. Wow, that's the first vodka and cranberry drink cat I ever seen. Oh my gosh, that cat, she's finally settled on the windowsill, which is good. That cat's crazy. That is a crazy, crazy cat. Good morning, Hawkins Family Adventures. Very fun, though. No more like a dog than a cat. She actually waits for you outside and comes sees you when the car drives up. Paradox, good morning. Good to see you here. Very good to see you here. Nightheart is in the house. Yay! Kelly, family show. You are right. You are so right. Thank you, TGIF. Participation trophy started when started teaching our kids that just participating is good enough. Right. Nomadic Rat Pack, good morning. Good to see you. Hawkins family has an AA meeting. Remember that. I'm going to pin this for a while, okay? Nope, that's not what I want to do. That's because I'm on the wrong device. Come on, Kelly. Let's see if we can find it again. Here it is. Let's get you pinned up there. Right? That is pinned at the top, okay? If anybody wants to go participate. Going magnificent, coming back smelling like swamp ass. Does life get better and better? I know. And dirt on your face and muddy and all wet. And no, man, it doesn't get better than that. It doesn't. I know people don't understand that at all. But it doesn't. And that tiredness you feel because you've been wet and you found all these great things and you've gotten all this garbage out of the environment. Man, it's just great. It is great. Yeah, just participating doesn't teach your kids to try harder and grow. Not at all. Lillian's asking Bree if she got some more snow. Let's hope not, because I'm just north of her. Howdy. Mama Christine, good morning. Glad you're here. Shoom, shoom, shoom. Are we almost done? We are done. We are down to the bottom. Look at that. Okay, guys. So let's get this down to the bottom too. Boom. Failure is the key to success. Making mistakes teaches us something, right? I don't see it as the key to success. I see it as a partner of success. I see it as a byproduct that goes along with success. If you talk to people who are really successful and who are willing to talk to you, the truth, and they'll tell you when the truth is they've just failed more than you. Right? Oh, I put in the work, but you've also failed more, right? They usually worked a schedule. They failed more at running their schedule than anything. They ran it the best they can, right? So I don't see failure as the key to success so much as the partner of success or the walk along, right? I do. If those kids got a few throw punches, they would gain better blocking and dodging skills. I don't know if you guys know, but I don't think it was, maybe it was last summer. Both the boys broke their nose. Now she's throwing stuff off my desk. I love that cat. Okay. So both the boys broke their nose, and both of them ended up with different doctors and different ERs. Okay. They even had Jordan go and see a nose throat specialist because of his allergies and breaking a nose and all this other stuff, right? You know what? Not one of those doctors said take 6 weeks off. Not one of those doctors said take 2 months off. Okay? They said be very careful to not get hit in your nose again for about 4 to 6 weeks. Make sure you're blocking your nose very well, or we're going to have to actually reconstruct it. But, have fun. Send them right back to practice, right back to tournaments. They're sports doctors. They're into it. They get it. They understand it. One of the guys actually did Taekwondo too. He's just like, yeah, no, you don't stop this level of athlete, right? Going to get snow tonight or Friday. Will the spring ever get here? I don't know. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling that way too. The best defense is a better offense. Yeah. Or a big stick or a big gun. She's throwing stuff on the floor. Dang that cat. Why is she such a brat? Oh, well, she's having fun. It's okay. Anybody else want to weigh in on this subject? Right? Or get chased by an angry grandmother with the switch. Dodging skills greatly improve. you had to quit your job. Is that like today you quit your job? Is it because of, I think you were having back pain or something, wasn't it? What are some of the things that have helped you succeed in your life? What are some of those kind of things? You want to share anything? Yeah, that takes care of all the people who believe that the Earth's flat. You know, there's a whole group out there that actually believe that. Cats would have already pushed everything off. They would. Geez, I'd love to get precipitation awards for being an adult. I don't know. You guys want to talk on this subject? Failure is the key to success. So is having a good work schedule, work ethic, putting stuff first. See, I get this. I understand this because my knees won't let me stand long. And everybody thinks I should do all these different kind of things for work. And I can't. I can't stand that long because it's bone on bone. Okay? Now, the meat diet has helped my arthritis immensely. Doesn't change the fact that I'm bone on bone. Busby's handing out cookies. I think there's many things that I'm really sleepy today, guys. I'm really sorry. I think there's many things that create success for us. Having a good attitude about it. Succeeding where you need to. Nightheart says, oops, here we go. Nightheart says, if failure is the key to success, then I'm Bill Gates. Bill Gates failed a lot too, but he also had money backing. People forget that. He started things in his mother's basement, and their parents had money. Okay? People always forget that. Right? But with that being said, he had a dream, and he had a thought, and he had a vision, and he followed through on it. Okay? Then you have to have the schedule to back it up. And then you have to have the work ethic to do it. Right? Make a plan, work your plan. Right? You plan your work your plan. Right? He had a plan. And he had a path he was going on. And did he fail along the way? Yes, he did. Did it let him stop it? No, it didn't. Right? But are you a success at the right failures? And is the failure in your plan? Okay? If you fail at other things that are way over here, off in the distance, not on your path where you're going, these failures don't help you succeed. It can make you tired though. And what's to say? Failure can't lead to success if you're bride with participation trophies before you get a chance to succeed. Busby, let it go. Okay. Failure teaches you to keep trying and looking at your problem from multiple perspectives. It does. Okay. This didn't work, so you try to tweak it a little bit that way. That doesn't work, you tweaked it a little bit that way. This doesn't work, you tweak it a little bit that way, right? Right? But you don't quit. Also, too, you'll notice that if you're ever on the right path, some days one thing after another comes up against you to stop you, to sway you, to veer you off course, to change your direction. Okay? I am very big I'm working on May 12th through April 15th. Okay, I know I'm working only on the first week. But, wait, where is it? Here it is. May 12th to April 15th. That's what I'm working on right now. Okay. I will be to a point where my channel runs itself. And if I have to take off a week, I'm just a little bit behind. Right? If I travel, these lives will probably be what's disrupted, and that's it. Okay? Trying to get ahead of the game. I have found that in my life, whenever I'm on the right path or I'm on a path to where I can actually make a significant difference or change, all this crud starts coming my way to try and veer me off course. Okay, what are those things? Having a flat tire on one car that's on the donut, and having the brakes being crappy in the other car. And I need a car to make money, to pay bills, to buy food. Okay, so when I drive Jesse to softball, do I take those 2 hours in metal detect, or do I take those 2 hours in DoorDash? Because then maybe $30-$40 I could earn in those 2 hours is much needed. Or do I work on my channel, which is the future, which will be make the DoorDash eventually go away? Which do I do? The immediate? All right? Or do we figure out how to get around it and I keep working the schedule? Do I lose more sleep? Right? All these things, when you're on the right path and going in the right directions, will start presenting themselves in front of you, and they'll try to divert you, get your attention distracted. They're not always bad things. Careful. Very good, fun things can distract you too. Okay? People can distract you. Right? Especially if they see there's change, good or bad, they can still distract you. All this stuff comes up. And along the line, get over your bat. Along the line, you will fail and you will stumble because you will fall into the trap of the things around you. Or you try it this way and it doesn't quite work, so you tweak it that way. To me, that isn't even failing. To me, that is just tweaking things and moving them a little bit. Okay, changing the way the course goes like a rudder on a boat, right? Right? You will succeed. I better sit in the corner but before I lose subs. She won't lose subs. Don't worry. I don't see things as failures. I see them as lessons to succeed. That's right. The boys don't win Taekwondo. They either win or they learn. And sometimes they'll get gold and they'll come back and say, that was a crappy match. You got gold. Yeah, but this, that, and that, and that. And they'll name 5 things. Whether it be their focus or whatever. But it's them naming it, not me. If you fail, get back up and try again and never give up. That's right. Never give up. Busby, is that a platypus over there getting your cookies? Oh, never mind. It's just my rats. Okay. Have fun, Nightheart. See you later. Amanda just chilling's in the house. Hope you guys got all the buys to him. I always recommend choosing making money. Yes. Right? Right? Always. Hi, Kitty Mal. Yeah, you little troublemaker. No, but blistering, I did not. I did it. I go to work, then I go metal detecting after if I have time. Right? Sometimes you need to fix the immediate to be able to fix the future. Sometimes you need to put a priority in life in your list of how things go. Okay? Should I go metal detecting the 2 hours that Jessica is in softball? Should I make the $30? Not that much money. Well, it could be more than that. By the time I get started, by the time I have to cut the app in order to make sure I'm back on time, it's usually actually only an hour of dashing. I think there has to be a balance and a logic in what you do, whether you choose to go make the money or whether you take that little block of time, okay, and do something that's good for your mental health and good for your future business. That's why I'm not out there during the week right now. I'm magnet fishing because that's a 4-hour adventure as opposed to a little short 2-hour while she's busy doing her stuff, right? I do DoorDash in the morning and I DoorDash in the night to make money. So I look at it sort of like as my break. Okay. Because that's about my break in the day. Right? But you got to make money to take care of the minimum so you're not distracted from the path that you want to go on, right? The direction. My favorite Batman quote, why do we fall? So we can learn to pick ourselves back up. That's right. Oh, that cat is just being fun. Hi, PA. How are you? Good morning. FLX Detectorist. Good morning. No, I shared the screen. It was just really fast and it was kind of late. Yesterday was Sandman. When it comes to succeeding, please remember the same action commonly gets the same result. If you want a different result, change your action. Totally right. Nomadic. Okay? Right? Totally right. When it comes to succeeding, please remember the same action commonly gets the same result. If you want a different result, change your action. Right? What's that? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Okay? You're doing the same action over and over again and you're getting nowhere. Learn from it. Change it. Change it a whole bunch? Depends. Change it just a little bit? Probably. Right? A lot of us do that. We do the same thing over and over again. And we wonder why we get the same results. All of us have to be guilty of that. Oh, hey, I've been down this road before. Why am I going down this road again? Oh my gosh. Right? Very true, very true, very true, very true, very true. I have responsibilities and big projects that I'm committed to. So it is my choice. Plus, I love money. Yeah, you're right. You're not wrong. You're right, Flux. Okay? Your responsibilities have to be taken care of and have to be met before the other stuff. Okay? One of my biggest complaints in this house is the fact that I better come home in this house better be clean because I'm tired of it. Why? I've even put kids on notice. You can move out. The 15-year-old, almost 16 in a week, says, what? What? You have older adult siblings and you have a grandma. I want this done every day. And if it's not, move out. The boys are almost 18. This, and this. If not, move out. Now, you can always have a little off day. Because I have off days and all my stuff doesn't get done some days. Okay, but we're talking about most days. Why is that? Because Grandma Kelly works from 4 a.m. until 10 p.m. I pop by the house and go again. I pop by the house and go again. And I pop by the house and I go again. Right? I get up in the morning. I load dishwashers. I change the load of clothes. Beyond that, the rest is up to you guys. I have a homeschool kid who can set an alarm for every 2 hours and go switch the load of clothes. Switch them. You don't have to fold them. Bring them up to the table. Everybody will sort out their own clothes. Fold them all. You need to put away the towels, the sheets, the blankets, those kind of things. Everybody else can grab their own things and deal with that. Right? But I can't do it when I'm working all the time. And right now, I am the only one working all the time. Joseph and Jordan both work at Taekwondo. Joey has a monetized YouTube channel that's bigger than mine. Okay? But that doesn't excuse you to pick up after yourself. Nobody comes and gets my dishes out of my office. Right? Responsibilities. Okay? They must be met first. Do what's best for the family first. Then you. And if everybody's doing that, putting the family first, then you, the house will be very successful. Right? And your house should not be chaotic. It should be a place you can come home and be peaceful. Right? This should be a place where it's sanctuary. When I come home, I shouldn't have to say, why didn't the garbage cans get out? Can you pull the garbage cans back from the curb? Okay, I shouldn't have to say any of that because everybody knows their job. And we're all well on our way to being adults. Right? Take care of your responsibilities first. Okay? And if you are the adults in your household and your household is not a pleasant place to come home to, start throwing your crap away. Pare down your house to nothing so you can keep it clean. So it's easy. One of the things that bugs me most is when this is men who usually say this, not that it's usually men in every household. Okay, but in my life it's been. Okay. What time do you need me to babysit the kids while you're working? What? Babysit your own children? How can I help you? What time do you need me to take care of the kids? How can you help me take care of your kids? Okay. I've outworked all my husbands. I spend more hours outside of the house working than all my husbands. Okay. I've spent more time coming home working than all my husbands. How can you help me with your kids? Are you kidding me? What can I do around the house to help you? Why is the house my responsibility? Okay? I just put 90 hours in work in this week. How about you? Okay? This spouse thinking they're helping the other one do their work. Last time I checked, there were 2 adults. Last time I checked, the house was in both people's names. Last time I checked, the kids belonged to both people. Right? Right. Anyway, responsibilities. Take care of them. Hi all, what happened when a person misses the lesson that failure can teach? Oh, Casey Jones. My gosh. 3 times. Grandma Kelly is 3 times on like every lesson. Why do I have to do it 3 times? Right? The cosmic world as it is will come back around and hit you smack down on the head again until you get it. The failure, the problem, the issue will be repeated over and over and over until you get it. Until one day you stand up and you say, oh my God, why do I keep doing that? Look at the result each and every time. When am I going to learn from this lesson? Okay. So how many times? How over and over and over again the world will keep smacking at you and smacking at you until you go, oh, I get it. Right? If you have skills, make money for them, enjoy a tropical vacation. I haven't had a vacation in over 20 years. You know that? I really haven't. That idea lab says it's a definition of insanity. Yes. Doing the same thing over and over again and waiting for a different result. DoorDash is saying $2 an hour. Get out of here. You have to try to succeed. If you don't try, you will never begin to succeed. That's right. You have to try. You have to schedule the work the schedule. You have to actually have a path, an idea, a focus point. You have to have a idea of where the ending result is and what you want it to be. Right? Hi, Matthew. How are you? Hey, I guess no topic today. Well, at least I say I was designed. Okay. Traveling Mike, good morning. Good to see you. Sorry I'm slow at getting down. I'm really stupid sleepy. This is crazy today. What day is it too? It's Wednesday. It's not time to be too sleepy. Good morning, 406. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you're still around. Lily is sharing out Mike's channel for him. There you go, Mike. Oddball thought that came to my mind. Yeah. No, don't you think that happens with the world? When you don't learn from your mistake the first time, you're going to get it again. And it's going to come around again. And it's going to come around again. And it's going to come around again, right? Kelly, admit it. You pop by the house to potty. Public restrooms are gross. Yes, I do. I always go potty when I come home. But I do use public restrooms too. And yes, they are gross. You know what? Side note. You guys are sitting there and ordering your food and you never go to the restaurant. Okay. You know how many restaurants I won't eat at now because I've been into the restrooms? I mean, it was a problem before because, I have the house cleaning job. But how many times I go into a restaurant, I walk up to the door and the health department has 3 tags on one I ordered from 4 times. I got pickups from yesterday 4 times. 3 orange tags. Okay. You're not seeing any of this. I walked into one of the restaurants that Jesse says, oh, I want to go try it somewhere because it looks like it would be really authentic. It's the pho place. I said, I don't ever want to go there. It's filthy. She said, what? I was in there again yesterday. My God, it's so filthy. I don't even want to sit down to wait for the food. And then I want to deliver the food and said, do you really want to eat this? You got to see the restaurant it comes from. It's gross. Right? So using public restrooms and me, it can totally wreck my appetite when I'm in a restaurant. It could wreck my appetite if I'm staying and visiting at your house. Okay? Just saying. Sandra's AA meeting at 11. There we go. There we go. Coffee! Mike says coffee. Ooh, I'm doing my diamond painting. That's so cool. That's so cool. Hi, kitty. But Kelly, I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kids. Responsibility. Talk to Plugsy. He'll help you with that. You have to grow up. You must. Or else. Boom. Dizzy Mad is better today. I hope so. Are you better, Dizzy Mad? Yes, I'm okay, she said. Chris, I don't think you need to worry about growing up. Just getting better toys for the bigger kid. What is the difference between men and boys? The size of their toy. We're not always talking about that toy. Right? It's stained. Oh, sorry. I keep hitting the wrong button. It's stained glass Dumbo diamond painting. That's really cool. That sounds really cool. is that why I had to write, I will not fart at the dinner table 100 times? Did your wife make you do that? Hey, you gotta fart, you fart. It's life, man. Let's see, back we go, down we go, down we go, down we go. Grandma Kelly. If I ever break down in the Northwest, I know who's going to bring me donuts. You know it. You let me know. I'll bring you fruit too, not just donuts. Baccarat, they don't make them like they used to. Down we go, down we go, down we go, go down. If Grandma Kelly comes to visit, clean your bathroom. Oh my gosh, I know. What can I say? What can I say? He's asking where he gets the big boy toys, the man toys. There's all kinds, all kinds. Yeah, she's more like a dog than a cat. Well, my van is going into the shop today, new ignition and brakes, and whatever also they find. Yeah, they always find stuff. Isn't that true? Yeah, she's a pretty kitty. She's really nice. Second hand stores are my hookup for old school toys. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Back to topic. I'm sorry, the dog's irritating me. Failure is the key to success. Each mistake teaches us something. Next part about it, each mistake teaches us something. Who here has to make mistakes usually more than once to get the picture? Okay. Usually the mistake has to be made by me 3 times. Busby, Grandma Kelly comes to visit, meet her at a fast food restaurant. No, you guys don't worry. I don't judge your house like that. As the song goes, mistakes, I've made a few. If it was just a few, man. Right? It's like 2 back, or 3 forward, 2 back, 3 forward, 2 back, 3 forward, 2 back, 4 forward, 6 back. Right? Oh my. Choosing to learn from your mistakes and choosing to choosing it's to do what you should do in order to correct those mistakes is very, very hard. It is a choice. Like we always talk about, life comes to a choice, right? It's a choice that you have to make. Good morning, Jake. How are you? Georgia Diving Recovers in the house. Okay. Please remember to learn from your mistakes or you're bound to repeat them, right? In fact, bound to repeat them, I'm going to tell you, you will repeat them. Be really surprised if it's that. Just good morning, Johnny Corner. How are you? I made some mistakes several times. Then I met my wife. Yeah. But it's just not relationship mistakes, hon. It's other stuff. Okay? It's the little stuff. Okay? It's the little tiny mistakes that then start to end up through your day. It's the little tiny things you put off that bring you down. It's the little tiny things that you put off that destroys the house. It's the little tiny stuff you don't do in your family that destroys the marriage and the relationship. It's never, well, sometimes it's big, but usually it's all the little things, right? People are shocked when they find out that I'm not a very good electrician. I'm a very bad one. I think that I've either gotten used to life's 4x8 reality club or I'm brain damaged. Come on, you. Get moving. Everybody say good morning. Everybody saying good morning. All this stuff when we're talking about always just comes back to our choices. Oh, share this out. I'm going to do it. New challenge. Anyone can do it. Well, it start out with 20 targets of metal detecting. But anyone can go out and pick up 20 pieces of trash and film it. Tag me. All mine are trash. I will. Thank you for doing that, Plugs. That's a good thing. Let me pin that to the top for a little bit. Boom. This is for at the top now. It's 20 plug challenge. Do it, guys. Do it. I suppose if you're a metal detector, it's the first 20 throws that you pull out garbage, right? The first 20 pieces of garbage. My mind keeps the dog yapping, the cat here. My mind's having a hard time focusing, and I'm really tired. I'm sorry for this today, guys. Usually I'm a little bit more on my ball by this time, but I'm not. It's a lovely idea to think about this. Make good choices. But how many times do we make a good choice and we turn around and a little bit down the road we find out, oh, I don't know what I was thinking, right? That choice was really bad. Right? How many times has that happened in our world? Or you think you're choosing to do the right thing or a good thing, and then something else comes up and things blow up in your face, right? Good morning, Salty Magnet Fisher. How are you? Right? Hold on. Hey, Siri, call your favorite. We're going to talk to a child on live. Right? Matthew said, teeth is okay. I am extended to have stitches for a few days till I get them out, and they'll heal up good and be able. Oh, what happened, Matthew? You got hurt? Or, hey, deal with that dog outside my door right now, please. Okay? Deal with the dog outside my door right now, please. Thank you. There we go. Let's see if she does it this time. Last time she didn't. You okay, Matthew? Okay, I didn't know anything was going on with you. Are you okay? Madeline is in the house. Good morning. How are you? Johnny's driving, so I will be doing the talking, but he's supporting. Oh my gosh. See, if you're talking to us and you can't tell him how to drive. No, I'm kidding. I've been watching all this funny stuff happening. No, I had a tooth that was ingrowing the gums. Oh, good. I'm glad it's healing now. I'm good. Yeah, I had my wisdom teeth cut out because they were growing the wrong way. They were impacted when I was 11. And they ended up having to do oral surgery, and they actually had to cut them out. They weren't already budded out. They just went in and scraped them out. But man, that made a mess of me. And the funny part was, it wasn't so much the stitches in my mouth, but it was how they had to hold my face, Matthew. How they had to hold my face to get them, because they weren't pullable. They actually had to go in and scrape them out, okay, because they were going wrong into the jawbone, right? And I looked for 6 weeks. I looked like somebody had just taken my face and punched me and beat me up. It was awful. The black eyes, the big bruises down in here. It was terrible. And the thing is they didn't put me asleep. They kept me awake. And though they had to move my jaw a lot and did a lot of hard touching, okay, it wasn't like they were being overly, I mean, nobody was hitting me or anything. But it took 6 weeks for all the bruising to finally go away. from cutting out the wisdom teeth. It wasn't beauty, man. It wasn't beautiful at all. They did that to mine. Doc says the tooth won't fit in it. Yeah, might have to get abandoned. Right. Get that. I get that. Go to the future. Lucky James Eller. James Eller. Good morning. Good morning. It's always good to see you, Maddie. Lillian says, I have anxiety about the dentist and causes panic. I don't like the dentist, you guys. I'm a big girl with big girl panties. If it needs to be done, it gets done. Okay, medically, every way, otherwise, but I don't like the dentist. And I don't know why. And I think it's maybe because kids today don't feel the same about the dentist as we did. Because they do all kinds of more gentle stuff. They do all kinds of less dramatic stuff. But to us, it was like, we're going to get in there. We're going to fix it. And, the big needle. And, they didn't do anything to make you distracted. And they didn't give you any laughing gas or anything like that. And it was just that needle right in there. And yeah, it hurt. And then they'd move it a little bit more and a little bit more. Yeah. That Idea Lab says, the Army cut out all 4 of my wisdom teeth at the same time. Yeah, they did all 4 of mine at the same time. Yeah. It was, wow. So we got Copa hanging on the way home. That's another bad idea for your mouth to heal up. Maddie says, Johnny says, keep up the TikTok. He is loving the shorts, Grandma. Oh, thank you. Yeah, my TikTok is going a little bit going. I get notifications of new followers all the time. Oh, I got to go back to the dentist tomorrow. I'm sorry. I hate the dentist. I know hate is a strong word, but that's how much I truly dislike it. Yep. The future, we can get Kelly to go back to the past. There we go. Jenny D says, I finally have all my teeth pulled out. So happy not to have tooth problems anymore. Right. Now you have gum shrinkage problems. I had to have all 4 wisdom teeth out mine was oral surgery too. Yeah. They weren't out yet either. Had to cut them away as well. Yeah. And then I had a couple of them had a dry hole, and it wasn't fun. Disney Matt, I did say good morning to you, right? I'm pretty sure I did. The key to a good hygienist dentist just comes in after cleaning and says, takes a good look. Yeah. Johnny says we're trying an old bridge historic. Oh, that's fun. Can't say more. Secrets. You got to keep your YouTube secrets. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you. Success, failure, participation trophies. Walking a path to a better you. Moving forward. Who you're in love with, who you're not in love with. Good morning, Jill. Good to see you. Fairy Dust, good morning. Good to see you. Who you choose as a mate, who you choose not as a mate. How many kids you choose to have, how many kids you choose not to have. How many people don't have a choice in the matter. Okay. What you eat for breakfast, what you don't eat for breakfast. What do you put in your mouth, what you do not put in your mouth. How many times a day you brush your teeth, right? How warm you're going to dress today. How cool you're going to dress today. How many layers you're going to put on. Okay. Whether you come to this life, another life, whether you go out and create stuff or come here and listen. All these are all choices. Okay. Not all your choices are going to be amazing. Hopefully more of them would be good than bad. Hi, Saz. There's one of my favorite walkers in the world. You guys check her out. Right? Not all of them are going to be successful. Recently, I read a story. Anybody who has anxiety, this is a very interesting thing, I think. Okay. It was actually a study on stress. and whether stress is good or bad for you. And I thought it was really interesting, and I can't remember who did the study, but it was a good one. It was backed by good. So, I always read who does the study, who's doing the talking, who's doing the saying, before I go, yeah, this is an okay one. And what I remember about it is it was an okay study. It was a good study. We always grow up with this thought that stress is bad for us. Okay? We have that so in our mind that stress is bad for us. People have strokes and heart attacks because of the amount of stress. Okay? But more of the recent studies have been showing that it's not stress. It's how you perceive stress. Okay? And that is a big, huge difference. Little tiny words, big difference. If you perceive stress as bad for you, if you perceive stress as awful, if you perceive stress as damaging, if you perceive stress as a very negative thing, it's bad for you. Right? If you perceive stress as being good for you, if you perceive stress as being forward thinking, if you perceive stress as moving you to the next level, you have to build your muscles. Learning to deal with stress is the same thing. It's building a muscle, right? If you perceive stress as just making you stronger for the next adventure, because remember, right direction, bad things flow. Right direction, it's against the stream. Right direction, it always has stuff. Any change and moving forward always has stuff, right? So if you view stress as preparing you for the next adventure, all of a sudden, none of the negativity stuff that's been decided about stress is in your life. We talked about this before. It's not what you say, it's what the person perceives or hears. Right? So if you look at stress and you see stress as a power building tool, building those muscles to deal with the next event in life, all of a sudden, all the negativity with stress goes away. All the health concerns, everything, because of how you choose to view it. So we get back to the basic stuff. Okay? Always back to choice. Your choice, your personal choice. Okay? How you choose to see things, how you choose to respond to things, how you choose whatever it is you're choosing. Right? Very good, Madeline. It is if you take time to go de-stress, find a place to calm down and relax, and find something you love and go do it, it's good for you. It helps you out. Treat stress like a challenge. I love that. Treat it like a challenge. I don't think I've shared this with you guys, and do I have enough time? Hello, NA. How are you? I think I have enough time. I'll do it really quick. Okay. Hi, No Way. Okay. So this weekend, I can't remember what day it was. I was feeling a little heavy. Okay. The world sometimes feels heavy to me. Single head of household, 4 teenagers. Yeah. Right? I dropped Jessie off and I was heading over to Meadowdale Park, and on the way I was picking up her prescription, and then I was heading out past these apartments out this back short way to then go on a side street that was, by the way, it's a bigger side street. It's not one you want to aimlessly run across or play ball in. It has sidewalks and all that stuff. But it's not the main drag. Okay, it's off the main drag. In fact, on the main drag, I should say, there was children, there were old people walking, there were young people walking, everybody was walking their dogs. All these people were there. Oh, I can't wait to see the video. Okay. Remember, I was having a little bit of pity party for how heavy life is. Life won't always be that heavy. The boys are almost 18. Jessica's almost 16. Okay. I come out the lot and I'm turning this way, and on the sidewalk right next to me, where my car is passing by, you're going to love this. I laugh so hard. Okay. Is a man who is barefoot. It's, by the way, I should say it was in the 30s. He's barefoot. Hi, Sherilyn. And the first thing I notice is that he's barefoot. Okay. And I'm concerned about him because of that. Right? He also has his shirt totally tucked up to here. And he also has his pants down around his ankles. Mm-hmm. And he's holding the edge of the cart. And he's swinging his belt like this. Mm-hmm. And all glory's out. And I'm going to drive by and I'm thinking, oh man, dude has problems. I thought, now look at, you need to 911 this. There's children and families just right on that main drag who are going to walk by and see this dude in all his glory. And anyway, his feet were so red and they were turning black. I could see that. They were the wrong color. Okay. And you know how you get so worried? I was so focused on the feet when I was driving by that it was like, nah, I got to call on this. So I called 911 and I'm telling the operator where I am. And I'm telling her where the guy is. Okay. And I keep saying stuff about his feet. And she says to me, and I'm trying not to laugh. Because remember, I've been feeling like my life is heavy. Right? I'm trying really hard not to laugh, but I could keep focusing on the feet. And I'm on 911. And she's trying real hard to be serious. So what I'm really, really concerned about is his feet. His feet are the really wrong color. And she says, you don't think the rest of him's cold? I said, no, honey, I can guarantee you the rest of him is not cold. You men know what I mean about cold and stuff. All right. And she's like, we got to quit laughing. This is recorded. And she's busting out laughing. And she's just like, we're trying to get through this quick conversation. Help is already on the way, and she says to me, would you like an officer call back? And I says, no, hon, I don't think it's one of my relatives. And she just died laughing. And she said, I'm sorry, I have to go. This is so unprofessional. And I'm laughing to the point of tears. And it was like, I drove away, I waited till I saw the cops coming. Okay. And I also saw him quickly pull up his pants when he saw the cops too. Okay. But there was no doubt the shoes weren't on, so they got the right guy. Okay. But I drove away from that, and then I went metal detecting, and the whole thing I can think of, his feet kept coming to my mind, was, oh my gosh, I don't have problems. That dude had problems. Okay. I don't have problems. I have difficult moments. I have challenges. I have days when life feels heavy. Okay. But I don't really have problems. Because at the end of the day, most of my choices are the right choices. At the end of the day, I usually choose positive. At the end of the day, I pick myself up, pull on my big girl panties, which you really needed to do, and I get on with life. And it always comes down to choices. Okay? How you choose to perceive things, how you choose to think about things, how you choose to mentally categorize things, if that's what you need to do. It all has to do with how you choose to look at everything. Your weight problem, I'm sorry to say this, is what you're choosing to put in your mouth. Argue with me all you want. It's a choice. My weight problem is a choice. Okay, not to say that it's not a hard choice to overcome, but it is a choice. Okay, everything you're doing is a choice, right? Right down to how you choose to view stress, how you choose to view failure. My message today to you guys, hi Roadhog, how are you? And Swiveler, my Swiveler. Anybody else I missed? Because we got to wrap this up. Adrian, good morning. My message to you guys is choose well, because everything is a choice. And choose to know and believe that failure is the partner to success. And not all your decisions will be great. Not all your choices will be great, but you also choose how you react to them. Hi, Janice Weber. So please choose well and don't beat yourself up about the choices that you made are bad. And if you think you have problems, you really don't. Okay? Make mountains into molehills, not molehills into mountains. Cat's going crazy. Can you hear her? Okay, let's get this drawn. Always choices, guys. Always, always choices, I tell you. Boom, there we go. Always, always. We're going. We're off. Boom. Shoo, Nightheart. Nightheart. There's always someone out there that has a worse issue. Life is hard. Choose your hard. Is it work? Is it hard to work on health, wealth, and emotional ride? Or is it hard to work on staying sick, emotional ups and downs? Choose your hard. Have a fantastic day. Thank you. Right? You guys have a great day. I gotta go work. Gotta go make money, honey. Because I have to be back to be chauffeur. Soon that will end too. Bye, guys. I love you so much. Thank you. Thank you for spending the morning with me.